So this video is going to be broken down into 3 main parts, and I think that these are one of the more important parts about growing your stream as a content creator. The first thing is consistency. The second thing is incentives. And the third thing is networking. And most importantly, in my opinion. So consistency. Consistency consists of your schedule. It consists of the periods of time that you also stream. And it also consists of the games that you play. Say that you make up a schedule, right? Monday through Friday, I'm gonna stream at 9 a.m. and I'm gonna be playing Apex Legends. By telling your audience that you're gonna be streaming at that time and you are consistently showing up at that time, people are gonna be able to look forward to it. That's like wanting to watch Euphoria on Sundays, right? And you're like, oh, well, I know it comes on at 9 p.m. EST, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm there so I could see it. And viewers are gonna wanna do the same thing. They're gonna be like, oh, well, Billy Bob Joe 89 is streaming at 9 a.m. EST, I can go catch him on Twitch. By being consistent and always showing up at those times, you'll be able to build regulars, regular followers, regular subscribers. You know, a lot of people who stream during the day get the work crowd. And a lot of people who are in the work crowd like to just lurk and all that fun stuff, which is really nice for boosting viewership. So if you're consistent as far as times go, the days that you stream, you will definitely see an influx of viewers for sure. On that note though, I do want to recommend streaming at times where there aren't a lot of other streamers streaming. Say really early morning, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., the DGen schedule. You're not going to find as many streamers, but you will find viewers still. So you want to be able to pick and choose and not stream during such like a saturated part of the day. As a smaller streamer, you're going to get outweighed by algorithms and stuff. So definitely recommend trying to pick a time where it's not as saturated. Consistency, I think, is very important. I think that most people struggle with consistency because they're in school or they have a second job and all that stuff, which is fine. You just need to really align your schedules and make sure that you can be there on those times, or let your community know ahead of time. Developing a Discord channel for your schedule, posting it on Twitter, Instagram, wherever, just making sure your audience really knows what's going on is really, really important and crucial. The second thing is incentivizing your audience to subscribe to your channel and to follow your channel. Everybody always says you need to find a niche to make you special or to make people want to follow and make people want to subscribe, which is true. You want to stand out from other streamers, but having incentives such as like subscriber games, community nights, Discord parties, stuff like that really incentivizes people to want to hang out because people really crave that sense of community. And a lot of people really want to be a part of something like that, especially when it's really personal. When I was first starting out, I did Discord watch parties for like different movies and stuff. I still do sub games. I do community night like every Friday night, or I try to at least. And it's wonderful. People love it. They look forward to it because then you could also add in some variety as well. You don't have to play the exact same game. When it also comes to consistency, it's important to grow your channel by playing one game. And I know that that doesn't sound great, and I know that that doesn't work for everybody. There's a lot of people who are extremely entertaining and just can grasp viewers left and right from any game that they play. Like XQC is an amazing example of that. However, not everybody is XQC. And the way that you'll see growth the fastest is by playing the same game, because then people will come into your channel and thus you'll have regulars who are expecting you to play that game because they like that game. So it's important to play those games around the same time. If you're looking to like boost your channel to partnership on Twitch, Twitch also likes to see consistency in viewerships. So it's really important that you hold that viewer threshold. If you really are struggling with a game and you're finding yourself only wanting it for the viewership and nothing else, then I think it's important that you should also put your mental health first. At the end of the day, like, it'll be a short fuse that burns out very fast. And that happens to most people who are full-time. Being able to do those things like subscriber games, community nights, Discord watch parties, and all that fun stuff is really nice for viewers because they can connect with you on a deeper level, get to know members of the community, then they become friends with members of the community and all that stuff. It just really creates like a special bond between everybody. Highly recommend doing subscriber games, you know. Don't let your ego get so big, because I know sometimes like there's a lot of streamers who don't want to play with their subscribers or their community members because they feel like, oh, well, they can just sub to me and that's it, you know, which is fine. But if you're a smaller streamer, it's wise to invest your time into your community, put real thought and effort into them, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that support you. You want them to stick around a little bit longer. I highly suggest you also giving something to them too. Networking is the most important thing you can do in streaming, in content creation, social media work, business, anything. Networking is number one across the board. And I really don't think that a lot of people understand that. Networking is extremely important because not only does it connect you to like-minded individuals of your caliber and potentially and hopefully bigger, but it also connects you to their communities, which then boosts your viewership and boost your audience. Ways to do that, right? No one wants to come off as somebody who's a clout chaser. Nobody wants to come off as somebody who's only looking for things to get. And the reality of it is that most content creators who are bigger content creators realize that you have to network in order to really and truly go, unless you're like a one-hit wonder, one thing happens to you and then you blow up. Networking, even with the biggest streamers out there, Pokimane, Choco Bars, Shroud, Timmy, they're all in this little network bubble with each other. And that's because they network to get there. My advice to smaller streamers, and what I did as a smaller streamer, is two things. One, whenever you go into somebody's Twitch channel or Twitter page or anything like that, don't straight up say, hey, I'm a streamer, you know, would you look at my channel? Don't know. Big no. Never ever go into somebody's Twitch channel and be like, yeah, I'm a streamer and I'm trying to grow and I'm 50 followers away from affiliate, blah, 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 you know, because it just comes off bad. It's bad Twitch etiquette. Nobody is going to want to watch your channel if you do that. My suggestion is, if you're going to go into somebody's Twitch channel who's a bigger streamer than you are, spend some time in their channel, you know, get into their Discord, talk to their community members. Don't message your community members and be like, hey, come check out my stuff, but like befriend the community, befriend the streamer, support the streamer. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. There's so many people who have come into my channel personally who stream, don't even tell me that they stream, and then I find them on my recommended page, or sometimes I'll go through my Discord and you can see when people are streaming in Discord and I'll be like, oh, so-and-so streams, like I'd love to raid them. That is the beauty of networking. It's the small little gestures of you showing support to the streamer and then they want to show support back. That's one way to network with streamers who are bigger than you. Another way is to network with streamers who are of the same size as you. Go into other streamers' chats or message them on Twitter. More importantly, message them on other social medias, because it's awkward in Twitch chats, honestly. Message them on social medias and be like, hey, I'd love to get some games in sometimes, but remember to be authentic. Don't just befriend these people just because you want something from them. Befriend them because you also want to create a relationship with them. Like, that's the most important thing. Yeah, you can game with them once, but if your only objective is to get followers and subs from them, from their community members, don't bother, because chances are, like, most people aren't gonna just immediately flock to your stream from their stream. Make sure that you're not, you know, being ingenuous whenever you go in and message somebody to play with them. Make sure you actually want to be friends with them, and then that's how networking happens organically. And personally, I think that's the best way in order to network. Another thing is not using just Twitch. Do not just use Twitch in order to grow on Twitch. That is the biggest no-no that you could possibly do. You need to network on other social medias. Comment on bigger streamers posts on Twitter, comment on their Instagram posts, share their stuff on Instagram, interact with them on different social medias, start conversation. Just say something that like grabs their attention. You know what I mean? Not negative attention, of course, but like say something that makes them want to engage with you. That's one of the better ways that you can also network. You also want to post on different social medias as well. Post on Instagram. You want to post content on TikTok. YouTube is a huge platform that brings in so many viewers if you make it on YouTube too. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, groups, Reddit, all those places that you could post content on, make content on. Do it. Do it. Do not slack on posting content on those social medias. I know when I stop posting on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter, I see a decrease in viewership. I see a decrease in people who come into my channel. And I have people all the time whenever I post on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter all the time, they're like, oh, I've been seeing you so much more on my For You page. And it's really nice getting reminders from Instagram and all that kind of stuff. It is really important to do that, like crucial. Networking is huge. The 3 things we talked about are consistency, incentives, and networking. Most important is networking and being authentic. So make sure that you're being authentic whenever you create these relationships. Make sure that you're consistent and you provide incentives for your community to want to stay around. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this content. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell for whenever a video goes live. And if you guys want me to talk to you about any other sort of streaming tips or setup tips or like low budget things that I got when I first started streaming and what I honestly think you need in order to have a successful stream, please let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. So I love you guys. Thank you for everything. I will see you guys next time.